The sexual abuse occurred when I was 6, 7, 8, and he was responsible for babysitting. As I sort of got to my teenage years, I started to feel very sickened and angry, and then hurt, and then embarrassed, and then ashamed. And then as I got older, alcohol numbed the anger and it numbed the distress I was in. I had taken 2 attempts on my life, and I knew it got to the point if I didn't get the help, I would be dead.
CRASAC supports victims of sexual violence and abuse from the age of 5 years old and onwards. Victims come in full of shame, full of self-blame. We see people who've been embedded in mental health services. Up to 80% suffer post-traumatic stress disorder. Last year we supported well over 8,000 victims and survivors. We have a helpline service, counselling services and support groups. Men and boys can also suffer, so we've developed our male counselling service.
Sexual violence rates in Coventry are high, much higher than we would like and much higher than they should be. And what CRASAC brings to that is they actually will work with victims of sexual violence, but in a way that looks at their whole generic need.
10 to 15% of rape victims will go to the police. From report to court, you actually have between a 6 and 7% conviction rate, one of the lowest in Europe. We have what is known as an ISFA service, an Independent Sexual Violence Advisor service.
We help people who have reported sexual offences to the police to help them through the criminal justice system. So we will be there throughout the whole police investigation, and if the case goes to trial, we would be there at the court with the client each step of the way as somebody that's there for them and believes them 100%.
There is an 80% national attrition rate. When victims engage with the ISFA service, the withdrawal rate is between 3 and 5%, so it's significantly lower.
CRASAC have a very clear focus on the inequalities that particular groups of people face, such as the BME community, who may have different views on sexual assaults on women.
Some communities, like South Asian communities, they have more barriers. We wanted to do research, we wanted to find out how we can support and bring that positive changes. The report we produced was called The Price of Honour.
The Price of Honour was really groundbreaking research.
CRASAC volunteers come in, and it just gives you a really good idea that our community is not the only one suffering these issues. We can talk openly in our meetings, and then they can go out and help other women.
CRASAC is active nationally, locally and regionally. On Twitter we've got well over 7,000 followers, one of the highest for all rape crisis centres, including the national body.
They've worked with us around younger age groups, around in reach into schools, which has been really important.
We're currently part of a joint research project with the NSPCC and Bedfordshire University, and we also have a project called Making Noise to learn about the experiences of children affected by sexual abuse.
If I hadn't had CRASAC with me at every stage of the way, I think I'd have thrown the towel in and crumbled a long time ago. They've saved my life. I credit them with keeping me alive. It's as simple as that.